Love is a universal human experience. It's the subject of countless songs, movies, poems, and daydreams. Yet, for many, love often feels far from the ideal we envision. Despite its reputation as the most beautiful emotion, love can be fraught with misunderstandings, disappointments, and challenges. Why does love, something we all yearn for, so often fall short of our expectations? Let's explore the psychological, cultural, and emotional reasons why love is rarely as nice as it should be. 1. The gap between expectation and reality, unrealistic expectations. From a young age, we're fed stories of perfect romance, fairy tale weddings, soulmates, and everlasting passion. These narratives create unrealistic expectations about what love should look and feel like. We're conditioned to believe that love will solve all our problems, bring us unending joy, and complete us as individuals. The reality of love. In truth, love is messy. It involves compromise, patience, and a deep understanding of another person, none of which are easy. Real relationships often include disagreements, periods of boredom, and unmet expectations. The contrast between the fantasy of love and its reality can leave people feeling disillusioned. Example: consider the honeymoon phase of a relationship, where everything feels magical. When that phase fades, many couples struggle with the realization that love requires work and isn't always exciting. 2. The role of childhood experiences, attachment styles. Psychologists have found that our early childhood experiences heavily influence how we approach love as adults. Attachment theory identifies three main styles: secure attachment, people who feel safe and supported in relationships; anxious attachment, people who crave closeness but fear rejection; avoidant attachment, people who avoid intimacy and struggle to rely on others. How it affects love. If we grew up in an environment where love was conditional or inconsistent, we may unconsciously carry those patterns into our adult relationships. For instance, someone with an anxious attachment style might become clingy or overly sensitive, while someone with an avoidant style might struggle to open up. Example: a person who felt neglected as a child may find it difficult to trust their partner fully, leading to tension and misunderstandings. 3. The myth of compatibility, the one myth. Many people believe in the idea of a perfect partner who's meant for them. This belief in the one creates unrealistic expectations about compatibility. Reality check. In truth, no two people are perfectly compatible. Every relationship involves differences in personality, values, and life goals. The work of love is not finding someone who's perfect but learning how to navigate and celebrate differences. Example: a couple may have opposing views on finances or parenting. While these differences might cause friction, they can also lead to growth and compromise if approached with empathy. 4. The influence of modern society, social media and comparison. In today's digital age, we're constantly exposed to curated versions of other people's relationships. Social media platforms are filled with images of happy couples, lavish proposals, and seemingly perfect lives. The downside: this creates a false sense of what relationships should look like, leading to feelings of inadequacy or dissatisfaction. We compare our behind-the-scenes reality to others' highlight reels, forgetting that every relationship has struggles behind closed doors. Example: seeing a friend's romantic anniversary post might make you question why your relationship doesn't feel as exciting, even if it's perfectly healthy. 5. The challenges of communication. Misunderstandings. Communication is the backbone of any successful relationship, yet it's also one of the most challenging aspects of love. People often have different communication styles, shaped by their upbringing and personality. Emotional baggage. When we argue with a partner, we're not just reacting to the present situation. We're also influenced by past experiences and unresolved emotional wounds. Example: a simple disagreement about household chores can escalate into a major fight if one partner feels unappreciated, while the other feels criticized. 6. The complexity of human emotions, love and fear. Love brings joy, but it also makes us vulnerable. Loving someone deeply means risking pain, rejection, and loss. For many, this fear can overshadow the positive aspects of a relationship. The push-pull dynamic. Human emotions are complex, and it's possible to feel conflicting emotions at the same time. You might love your partner deeply but also feel frustrated or resentful about certain aspects of the relationship. Example: a partner might feel both immense gratitude for their relationship and occasional jealousy or insecurity, leading to inner conflict. 7. The pressure to maintain passion. Fading romance. Over time, the intense passion that marks the beginning of a relationship naturally wanes. While this is a normal part of long-term love, society often views it as a problem. The work of rekindling, keeping romance alive requires effort, creativity, and intentionality. Unfortunately, many people mistake the fading of passion for a lack of love. Example: a couple married for 10 years might feel distant because they've fallen into routines and neglected date nights or quality time together. 8. External stressor, life's challenges. Financial problems, work stress, family obligations, and health issues can all strain a relationship. These external factors can make it harder to focus on the positive aspects of love. The importance of resilience. Strong relationships require resilience and a commitment to weathering life's storms together. Example: a couple dealing with job loss might experience tension, but they can grow stronger by supporting each other through the crisis. 9. The evolution of love. Changing priorities. As people grow and evolve, their needs and priorities often change. What worked in the early stages of a relationship might no longer feel fulfilling years later. Embracing change. Successful couples adapt to these changes, finding new ways to connect and support each other. Example: a couple transitioning from being newlyweds to parents may struggle to find time for each other but can strengthen their bond by communicating their needs. 10. The search for self-love. Loving yourself first. It's often said that you can't fully love someone else until you love yourself. A lack of self-esteem or unresolved personal issues can negatively impact a relationship. The importance of inner work. Taking time to understand and heal yourself can lead to healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Example: someone who struggles with feelings of inadequacy may constantly seek validation from their partner, creating tension and imbalance. Final thoughts. Embracing imperfect love. Love may never be as nice as we imagine it because it involves real people with real flaws. It's not about achieving perfection but about finding beauty in the imperfections. By letting go of unrealistic expectations, understanding ourselves and our partners better, and embracing the challenges of love, we can create relationships that are meaningful, resilient, and deeply satisfying. Remember, love isn't just a feeling, it's a choice and a commitment. While it may not always be easy, it's worth the effort. If you enjoyed this exploration of love's complexities, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.